quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
This one will be fair caught. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Breaks loose at the 40. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Movement at the second level of the defense now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. It's a quick grab. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd like to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route, The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on third down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal. And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now...
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Defense not pressing this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw yet again. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gets the first and still running. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Io Manor. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Makes a quick catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And this pass is caught,
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Fires it on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle, but 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. And here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Looking to throw it on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Incompletion makes it second down. On the run, it's Daniels. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield.
Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's the handoff. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch, signal for it, take it. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. This guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Caught near the sideline. It's Io Manor. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally corral him at the 1. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Stanford. And they go in front here in the second half. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Gators. It was a foot race and he won it. Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Finds an open target on the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Stanford will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Cardinal. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, going to heave it downfield.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sure hands. It's Wilson. Finding space at the 20. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
That's a good positive gain there on 1st and goal. And here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The 4th quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Touchdown, Florida. His passing game is still on fire. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. He'll pitch it. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he pulls in the catch. The timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it! It's a field goal to win a national championship. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Stanford Cardinal.